Good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well. So, today we're going to be discussing whether we believe that deer hunting is ethical. It's a question that many have pondered for centuries. We've argued about it back and forth, but, to me, I believe that it's ethical. And you may not. And hopefully, by the end of this, I have been able to persuade you that maybe it is ethical. So, deer hunting isn't something that can be done all the time. There are specified seasons for when people can hunt, and the length of the seasons and the time that it begins and ends, it varies according to the population and the health of all of the deer herds. So many people enjoy deer hunting for many different reasons. An article by the name of Five Top Reasons People Hunt by Stewart, he believes that the top five reasons that people hunt are for their meat, for their hide, for sport, for antler trophies, and then for spiritual reasons and for population control. So Buck Manager, he is the author of Deer Hunting in Perspective, agrees that one of the reasons that people hunt is for the meat. He says, we can put food on the table, something that literally and figuratively satisfies our innate hunger to hunt. So, hunting deer is not needed for survival in the same ways that it used to be, but it can still be a means of survival for some. And another reason that people hunt, it could be for their personal beliefs. So I found an article on the internet that was titled Why People Hunt, and they had this to say about hunting because of your beliefs. Hunting, it, to some, is an almost religious experience. These people feel at home in the woods. They can sense the spirits walking beside them and cleanse their soul in the process. Hunting isn't always about the kill. To some, it honestly is just about being out in nature. And there are a few who enjoy hunting for the challenge that comes along with it. They enjoy that challenge of not ever knowing if a deer is going to step out in front of them or not. In an article that I found while doing research for this called Why Do People Hunt? The writer had this to say. It always surprises me how my friends and family get shocked when I come home from hunting empty handed. Hunting is a challenge for us, and when we overcome our goals, we set new ones. For example, the first time you succeed in killing a young buck, you will increase the challenge and start hunting for a mature buck. Hunters, we like to set new goals so they have something to strive for and to challenge them for the next time. So, like I had said, it isn't always about the kill, it's about the challenge of trying to do better than you did the previous time. And another great point that I think that we should take a look at is what if we weren't allowed to kill deer? There's a lot of speculation about what would happen if we weren't allowed to kill deer, and the deer becoming overpopulated is one. So, this is what it can look like when deer are just way overpopulated. You see them all lined up, and they're everywhere, right outside a house. Just they're trying to find food. And so Doris Lynn, author of Arguments for and Against Hunting, says proponents argue that hunting is an effective form of deer management because it will remove a number of individual deer from a population, preventing those individuals from reproducing. She also added that people who are against hunting say that it may also be the case that hunting to reduce the number of deer is less effective than contraception. Hunting is ineffective because state wildlife management agencies initially keep the deer population high for hunters. So, if hunting ceased, who would pay for wildlife management and conservation? According to a 2005 document prepared by the International Association of Fish and Wildlife Agencies, potential cost of losing hunting and trapping as wildlife management methods. About 4% on average of the nation's 6.1 million auto accidents each year involve collision with wildlife. If hunting were lost as a management tool, it is estimated that the percentage of deer related collisions could increase by 218%, which could also represent potential increases in human injuries and fatalities. Since deer control would be needed in some manner, the nation's taxpayers would likely foot the bill at upwards of 9.3 billion annually. Wildlife related crop damage could tack on an additional 3 billion, and fur bearers including beavers would require an estimated 265 million to control and damage to homes another 972 million. Estimates for healthcare and disease control for rabies were estimated at 1.45 billion. So while hunting as a wildlife management tool does not eliminate wildlife related issues, the loss of hunting could allow the problem to become far worse. CBS News says that another potential problem with leaving the deer population alone is that there would likely be overgrazing. Like, see this deer here, she's she's looking for food. There's the stuff that's around her is dry and not very good to eat, so and she's trying to find something to eat. As more deer fight over the same food, farmland, gardens, and forests would all see the serious damage. The biological system, and it would take care of itself, but you'd have lots of deer that would die of starvation and diseases. So, hunting can also ensure that species stay within their habitat carrying capacity. Laird Hamberlin and Benji Backer, authors of Why Legal Hunting Can Save Wildlife, Not Harm It, writes legal regulating hunting is a key contributor to better managed, healthier, and protected wildlife populations. By ensuring species do not outgrow their habitat carrying capacity. So, scientifically determined quotas as set by state and federal wildlife biologies and requirements for hunting license and user fees are crucial rules for legal hunting as they draw a bright light of clear distinction between hunters and the poachers. Like Laird and Benji stated, hunting is a vital wildlife management tool. It keeps nature at a healthy balance that the habitat can support. So my final reason for believing that deer hunting is ethical, it's pretty simple. It's simple just going out into the woods, being one with nature. A peer review article in Human Dimension of Wildlife, spring 2002, written by John D. Daigle and Daniel Isaacson, reported that experiencing solitude, time to think, relaxing, and relieving stress, and getting exercise and staying in shape were significant outcomes among other factors associated with hunting. Interacting with and learning about nature, getting fresh air and exercise, and the camaraderie of family and friends in the outdoors all contribute to maintaining both mental and physical well being. Hunting benefits our economy. It provides funding for conservation and wildlife management, contributes to promoting a healthier lifestyle, has charitable characteristics, and directly connects us with the life on our planet, like this deer here. It connects us with these beautiful creatures. It gets family together. You're able to just get out and spend that quality time together. So it's no wonder why hunters wait patiently year after year to pursue this age old passion. In conclusion, truly, knowing if hunting is ethical is a personal choice, but I hope I was able to convince some that deer hunting is ethical. But either way, at the end of the day, it all comes down to what you believe is right. After all, We should not apply the standards of others to our own lives. Thank you.